Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Futuh Al Ghaib, The Revelations of the Unseen by Muhiyeddeen Abdul Qadir Al Gilani Qaddasallahu Sirrahul Azeez. The 48th discourse. He, may Allah be pleased with him, said, "It beseems a believer that he should first attend to the obligatory duties, and when he has accomplished them, he should attend to the sunnah or the practice of Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And it is only when he has finished with these that he should take to the optional and extra duties. So when a man has not performed his obligatory duties, if he attends to the sunnah, it will be foolishness and stupidity, and if he attends to the sunnah and nafal or the supererogatory duties before he has performed his obligatory duties, it will not be accepted of him and he will be based. So his example is like the example of a man who is asked by the king to serve him, but he does not come to him and stays to serve the chief, who is the slave of the king and his servant and under his power and sovereignty. It is reported by Hazrat Ali ibn Abi Talib radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, may Allah be pleased with him, said, the instance of a man who says the nafal prayers or the supererogatory prayers while he is in arrears with the obligatory prayers is like the instance of a pregnant woman who carries, but when she approaches the time of delivery, she aborts. Thus, she no longer remains pregnant, nor does she become a mother. Therefore, the obligatory prayers must be performed first. Similar is the case of a praying man from whom Allah does not accept nafal prayers so long as he has not performed his obligatory prayers. Also, the instance of a man who prays is like that of a businessman who cannot have any profit unless he has first laid his hand on the capital. Similarly, if a man says nafal prayers, these will not be accepted of him unless he has first attended to the obligatory fard prayers. And same is the case of one who discards the sunnah and takes the nafal prayers, such as have not been included in the obligatory duties, nor have they been clearly stated and emphasized by an order. So among the obligatory duties is the discarding of unlawful things, or associating anything with Allah, of taking exception to his dispensation and decrees, of responding to people's voice and following the people's wishes, and of turning away from the commandment of Allah and from obedience to him. The Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, no obedience is due to any man where sinning against Allah is involved. The 49th discourse. He, may Allah be pleased with him, said, whoever prefers sleep to the spending of night in wakeful prayer, which is the cause of alertness, chooses an inferior thing, and the one which attaches him to the dead and makes him indifferent towards all occupations, because sleep is the brother of death. Whoever prefers sleep to the spending of night in wakeful prayer, which is the cause of alertness, he chooses an inferior thing, and the one which attaches him to the dead and makes him indifferent towards all occupations, because sleep is the brother of death. It is therefore that sleep is unbecoming of Allah, because he is free from all defects. And in the same way, sleep cannot be predicated of the angels, because they remain very near to Allah, the mighty, the glorious. And similarly, sleep cannot be associated with the people of heaven, because they are in very exalted and holy, decent and honorable positions, and because that that will cause defect in their condition of life. Thus, all good lies in keeping awake, and all evil lies in sleep and indifference towards work. So, whoever eats out of greed, eats too much, and drinks too much, and also sleeps too much, much that is good disappears from him. And whoever eats even a little from unlawful things is like one who has eaten a lot from permissible things out of greed, because an unlawful thing beclouds the faith and darkens it. Because an unlawful thing beclouds the faith and darkens it. So when faith is darkened, there is no prayer and no worship and no sincerity. And whoever eats a lot from lawful things under the commandment of Allah becomes like one who has eaten a little in the joy of worship and strength. So, a lawful thing is a light added unto light, whereas an unlawful thing is darkness added unto darkness, in which there is nothing good. So, the eating of a lawful thing out of greed and without any reference to commandments is like the eating of an unlawful thing in a way, and it brings sleep in which there is no good.